G'day everybody, it's Tom here from Plays, and welcome back to another video, taking a break from the World of Truckster Grand Gift Delivery event, and today we are finally having our first impressions of the Regiobus I200 series, in particular the overhaul version of the 280.03, which is right in front of us. So the Regiobus DLC costs $23.70. You get, I think, 6 buses. I'll put the right count in the description in the right here. And yeah, so here it is. So the Regiobus is a different bus from a city bus. I'll just have a look at the description to what it says. Give me a second here. So this is what the description says. This is an add-on for Omsi 2 that combines the suburban versions of the previous released add-on Citybus I280 series, as well as future suburban versions of the Citybus I260 add-on. At the moment, it's just the I280, but that will improve, obviously, like we saw with the MAN DR95. Regiobus I200, a bus of extra large capacity. This is a high-floor bus with 2 doors. As you can see, there's 2 doors there, rather than the 3 doors on the city bus, I think. An engine in the centre, so rather in the back, like it usually is. And a drive to the centre axles. In the centre, and a drive to the middle axles. The trailer has a steering axle for better steering during cornering, so we'll check out the cornering during the video. The series of buses started in 1973 in Hungary. The bus design was based on a modular system, thanks to which it became possible to build buses of various lengths of various need. This add-on, which includes several modifications to the original I200.03, which is what this bus is, was a 280.03, but it's a similar bus anyway. Produced from 1984, so that's the earliest you could do, and this is the 1990 model, under the requirements of Germany. Buses have a manual gearbox, which we have, and a 6-cylinder diesel engine, essentially. So this is it here. So design-wise, like all the other buses, we've checked out the I280 briefly, and the I260 in a review earlier. It actually looks very nice. The people that made this bus did a fantastic job. People or person, I'm not too sure. And yeah, I mean, sure, none of this is all functional, but really it's all about design, and yeah. It'd be cool to see these function, but who knows. Let's jump into the passenger seats. Get a glimpse of the dash there. So we've got a red interior, just think it's similar to the I280, which had an interior. There you go, there, good views there. Red interior, red seats. And yeah, cool. Let's jump into the dash. So the dash is very similar to the I200 and the I260 and the I280. So here it is here. It is manual, like I said. Things that are animated. There's your glow plug switch there, which will be, I was demonstrating how to use, because I've used it before in previous buses. There's your tickets, there's your coins for change. To say, if you want to see a more in-depth review of this bus, check out the Citybus I260. I'll put a link at the top right hand corner on the iCard. And yeah, it's pretty much the same as the Citybus I280. No surprises. I'm pretty sure this is meant to open. Oh, it does. It slides. That's cool. Right. Anyway, so let's start this bus. I'm pretty sure I have not tested this bus before. This is legit my first impressions. I'm pretty sure it starts the same as the other bus, except it doesn't have glow plugs. But I'll show you how to use the glow plug system now, because I have set it to -16 to test the cold start. So what you do, you hold this button in for 30 seconds. I can just do that, and then you have to flick the left-hand switch, which is the one that's closest to you, down to the bottom. Then that will heat up the that'll preheat the engine. And I think that's how it works, because it's the old school glow plug. So we're waiting for this for a little bit. Wait this down. Sometimes it doesn't like it. I know that for a fact. So flick down, there we go. So release the button. Turn that on, that light should glow. Now it's off, apparently. Okay, and then so you turn the electricity on, your gauges come up, then you hold down the starter button, and it should start the engine. I'm just turning that down because it's loud. Should take a while, it takes a while normally, and of course, just like the other buses, you have to wait for V. Come on, where are you going to start? Kind of not helpful not having glow plugs, that's for sure. Because this bus does not have glow plugs. Unlike the others. I'll just do this, I'll just cheat. Come on, start. You gonna start? Let's try the other way. Maybe it's the other way. It's the other way. And I'll flick that down to turn that on because it might need it. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna respawn another one. So I'll be back and we'll do a take 2 because that bus did not want to start. Take 2. This one's got a different interior, as you can see. Oh, what did I do? I think I opened the engine cover. Because the engine's in the centre bit. Like here to here. Anyway, let's do a take 2. Well, maybe it starts this time. The only problem I have is buses, they take so long to start, I've got brake pressure coming up. So it wants to. It wants to go. Come on. There we go. So that's the engine sound, which sounds the same as the Citybus I260 and the I280, which is fine. They sounded good anyway. So now what we're going to do is wait for the brake pressure to come up, and then we can get going for the first drop. I have not driven this bus. This is legit the first time I'm seeing this bus. I legit just bought it about half an hour ago. This is my first impressions to see how it drives, see if it drives better than the I280 and the I260. And yeah. So whilst we wait, like I said, it is a 6-speed manual. First is down the bottom left, second is at the top left, third is down the bottom. It's like an inverse of, you flip the normal H pattern. And then reverse is there. Take off the parking brake, and yeah, I will come back to you once the brake pressure has came up. Takes about total, I think, about 3 minutes. So yeah, I will see you 3 minutes 40 seconds of it, so I'll see you then. Right, so the brake pressure has built up. We'll just wait for the parking brake light to go off. Hold it for a bit. We'll try and get go anyway. Let's go. Okay, so initial driving impressions. This thing drives really well. Not sure if it drives any different yet. We'll have to get all the City Bus series together, which we will do. We'll do 3 cold starts. So driving it drives very nice. Oh. That's the front might be off. Yeah, right in the lights. Right, now going to do, since we're in a manual bus, we're going to start in second gear. Yeah, it sounds exactly the same as the other buses, but we'll get some comparison, some rev battles going on. Second gear. Roll in. Start second gear. Yep. And we'll do a we'll do a passenger test after we've done the comparison of the other buses. And then we'll do a route test, then we're doing a track test now, we'll see how well the drivers are like on the road. And performing some manoeuvres up around the now. So there's learn about some clears, test handling. Okay, I think that's different if I remember. We'll test it out the other buses as well. The main competitor with 280, I'm sure. The 280. We might do the 280.50 or 0.64, whatever the one that has preheaters. Better start in 6th gear, but doesn't matter. We'll do a U-turn up here to see what it does. Check out the lights. Oops. On the cabin lights, pretty not that nippy at all. I think the other buses are faster, in my opinion. But then again, I don't know what I was about to say. So we're pulling in here, and I apologise for the webcam for not having the green screen effect. Chroma Can did not like me. I'm hoping for the next so the next World of Trucks video will be no commentary, and then we'll do the commentary and hopefully be fixed for episode 4. Yeah. Because you would have seen, I'm hoping you saw the grand giving delivery part 2, where we did it in Euro Truck Simulator 2. So we're doing a U-turn, turning circle. We were near the way near the line, so you can definitely do a U-turn this, for sure. Face that rear steering, that really helps. So we'll finish this off and then we'll go full throttle and test out acceleration on down the freeway, see how fast it goes. Have it shifting at like high RPMs. Yeah. So we'll get to that there. Do a bit of a launch into the track with it and see how fast it goes. Down the straight. Let's go do it. So yeah. Yeah, this bus drives fantastically. I'm having no complaints with this bus. And yeah, is it worth $23? I think so. Okay, sure, I wish there was more variations. I mean, it's only the 280.03 or 200.03, however you want to put it. And yeah, I don't have any complaints about this bus at all. Apart from, yeah. But there is 7 buses total. Yeah, I did the calculation. There is 7 buses total. 7 buses total. And from 1984 to this bus. And yeah, so let's do a launch. So we'll launch around 15 go. The only annoying factor of this bus, you can't do really well acceleration test because of the slow gear changing speed. Because obviously this bus wasn't made to go fast. Doing 60. So we'll bring out the two other city buses and then you can pick it, and what I'm going to do, I'll get you to vote in the top right hand corner or in the comments below which one out of the Bustrainz fleet, which one's your favourite and why. We're doing 80. I'd say the top speed's around about 95. Right, let's get hard left so we can get ready to go park to give a final first impression. So get a nope. Which gear I was supposed to be in. Yeah, we'll get the other buses lined up. Then we'll take this bus on a passenger test, which means we're going to Grundorf doing line 676, as we'll do from now on with reviews. See what the passengers think. If they complain a lot, like if you hear them talk a lot, that means it's a bad bus for passengers, and I would highly recommend it for your enjoyment. So we'll find out after we get the other buses lined up. So you're lucky you'll get 2 cold starts, one on each city bus and Regio, one of each city bus. Here we are, we're across the line, park it. And roll it neutral. So we can compare things like sound and yeah. So we'll get them all lined up. So first off, we'll cold start the city bus 260.50 for the 280.50, 280 point whatever. Okay, I can't start. I have to do this. Oh, wait, it's still. There we go, we stalled it. It has rolled forward a little bit, so that's fine. We'll start right back up now. Let's just bring it back a little bit. There we go. There we go, perfect. For some reason I can't shut it down with the thing, but that's usually what happens with some buses. So right, so first bus we're going to cold start the city bus 260.50, then we'll get the 280 in, then we can compare like differences. Then again, the main differences with the 260.50 is they have like different interior, like a slightly different interior and whatnot. So we'll do that. I'll use my macro key so you don't have to see me wait for the glow plugs and start it up. It will start automatically as soon as the glow plugs are preheated. So let's do that. So there it is there. I'm pretty sure you can see it in the preview right there. That's right, there. So that's the 260.50. Oh, it's doing something loading. So give it a sec. And then we'll get the 260.50 out. Then the city bus 280 out. And then we will go from there. And then that's where we'll take the Regiobus, this bus here to the, okay, there it is again. We're not driving that bus, though. We're driving the city bus I260.50, and as well as the 280.46. Or do we do the highest number? Let's do the highest number. So we'll do the 50 and then we might do the 64. I think the 64 is the highest version of the 280. So we can compare them all. Like in terms of like exterior differences and interior differences. Whereas interior differences is not going to be a lot. But yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see. So I'll come back to you once I spawn the new bus in, which is going to be not this one, this is the 260.02, but I will be right back. Right, so we are in the 260.50. This is just an initial check out the interior. It is preheating the glow plugs as we speak, so we can, whilst we're waiting. So the interior of the 50 is a little bit different to, say, the other ones. So, like the all the door, on the I200, the doors are up here. On the 260.50, it's down here. And apart from that, the interior is pretty much the same. It has automatic glow plugs, but that's pretty much the only difference. Just pop the throttle a couple of times whilst I'm waiting. There's a section in there. I think that's in the other one too. Right, glow plugs are preheated. Let's go. Should start right up. There we go. Now we have to do the same thing. So I will let you hear it for 5 seconds, and I will see you when when it's ready. Right, so the bus is ready to go. Parking brakes off. Let's go. Stalled it. Now let's start. Won't go up, otherwise I'll wait for the glow plugs. There we go, wait for the glow plugs. So I've managed to stall it. I'll just, add the glow plug lights back on, so we'll have to wait for the glow plugs once again. So we'll wait for that. It should be off any second now. And then we'll park it. Hopefully it will start again. The good thing is, come on. The good thing is that we don't have to wait for the brake pressure, just have to wait for the glow plugs to go out. Should take about a couple more seconds. There we go. Back to the way now. That was weird, I like launched it. Okay. We're in first, let's go. Why won't it go? What the hell? That's so weird. I don't know if this is a bug or something like that. But when I started the there we go. Pilot. That was weird. Right next to this bus. It looks like it's passing out yet. That was so weird. Okay, well now the bus is running perfectly fine now. We will park it. There we go. So we can compare the differences. We'll just have to get 280 in. And then we'll... There we go. So now we're going to get the 280 in. So I will cut here, and we will be back when we are waiting for the glow plugs for the... Like we've waited a while for the glow plugs, and so we can shorten our times a little bit. So I'll see you when I get the 280 in. So this is the 280.64 interior. I decided to go 64. The actual one with the glow plugs was the 280.33. So like I said, I was going to do the highest number. It's a very similar interior to the 260. A couple of bits of places here, so we'll start this bus now. Just like so. Then we'll do comparing and contrasting. If it starts. He wants to go. He wants to go. The reason why I'm clicking my mouse so fast is because I'm pressing the pen, which you can't see. Alright. So now we're waiting for this to initiate, and where we'll park it next to 260. We'll start them all up to compare all the sounds, do a rev battle, then we'll jump into the Regiobus I200, do the route drive, finish off this video, and yeah, so let's do so. And if you haven't checked out the, like I said before, whilst I'm waiting, if you haven't checked out the American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2 World of Trucks event on my channel, please do so. Then it goes to show that you guys want to see this game still be produced on the channel. At the time of recording this, the first episode has received its first view. So if you haven't seen it, I highly advise go and check it. If you're into American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2, please check it out. Next year I'll be doing more of this. I'll just hit the pop filter. I'll be doing more of this than Euro Truck Simulator content, as well as some other games too. Car Mechanic Simulator. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out as well. So Car Mechanic Simulator, City Car Driving. New games to come out in 2020. I'll cover the latest Forza Motorsport. All the new games that are coming out next year. And current games. Maybe some old games as well, because I've got a couple of old games I can play for in store, like some PlayStation 2 games like Gran Turismo and whatnot. I want to bring some like a variety to this channel. My main focus is vehicle simulations. I also want to start a new series in 2020 with my friends. That's not related to vehicle simulators. If you want to check that out, please do so. Also, I've got some more reactions coming out, so the December thing will be coming out very soon from Dash K Motors Australia. And yeah, so we're just gonna wait for. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for this. It's not too far away. It's already, I think, 4 bar. I think it is. I don't know how to read that stuff. And I'll see you when we get back ready to drive. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's do it. Parking brake off. Rolling. There we are. That's spazzed out. Okay. Alright, we'll start all the buses up. Hear the idles. See if the idle sounds different. Yeah. So let's do so. Start this one off by let it still, and then we'll go ahead and start each bus. Compare the interior. So I'll start with the I200 interior. It's going to spaz out. I know it is because once it does the curly thing, I know it's going to spaz out. Yep, there we go. Stop. There's the rear steering in action, as you can see. Whoa. How do I get it to stop? Stop. Cool. Alright, it without starting it. Start up once it's on the move. There we go. Right, so that's the idle sound. Oh, that's the idle sound. Let's rev it. That's how it sounds. There we go. That's the interior. As you can see, the lights are in a different position. Everything's in a different position, so it's down. So just have a glass of the interior. So this is the interior here. That's the exterior. Feel free to pause if you want. There's the underneath. And yeah, we'll leave it running. Now we'll start the 260. 260 won't spaz out at all because it's a normal bus. Right, we'll try the macro. Never mind. Thought it was gonna work. Alright, so we'll wait for the glow plugs. This one you have to wait for the glow plugs if you go for the 1996 model here for any of the buses, except for the 280.03, because that's 84 to 1990. So once the glow plugs are ready, we'll start the bus, do another rev. So that's the dash, so you know, dash layout of the 260.50. The door switches there are a different position, there's 2 extra lights. But dash is very much the same, like the gauge cluster. So let's have a look at the general dash. Watch the glow plug light go out, see if it's something that you want to do. Because, I mean, if you want to buy any of these buses, all 3 bus links are in the description below. Start her up. After reaching the thing, so there we go, it's on. That's the idle. Just like so. Look. Leave it idling for a bit. There's the front on it, as you can see it says Finalizing I260 compared to Regiobus I200. On the side, the back, as you can see the exhaust comes out the side. I think this bus does too. Bottom. Last but not least is the 280.64. It's going to spaz out and watch out. Okay. Start it up. And look at the dash. You can see it really well with the cord out. So that's the dash there. It's also a bus trying hard to start. Start bus. There we go. And all buses are running. So again, there's the dash. Take that off. Dash layout, dash. Then you go to here. G2 again. No, it's gonna mess up. Okay. There's the front. As you can see, it's a city bus up there under the Regiobus. There's the side. I'm trying to get. As you can see, this one's 4 door, that's 3 door, that's 2 door. There's the back. Of course, this one comes out there. There's the bottom. Feel free to pause whenever you'd like to see which, and then Now, the icon should pop up. Which one is your favourite from the three? Let me know. Let's get to my route drive for the Cinebus I200 or Regiobus I200, whatever it's called, and then we will wrap up this video. So let's do it. Cut.
What's up? Stingy! Aye! We're doing this. Alright, so pretty much, I haven't looked at my Reddit in a while. Last time I looked at it, we
Action. So we are in, I decided to go with the 1984 version for the passenger test. And I thought I'd do something different regarding temperature. As you know, I tend to do cold weather, like the ISIS preset in Omsi 2, which is a minus 16 degree weather, to see how the buses cope with cold starting, pretty much, and how it performs in that weather. I thought, why not do more realistic weather here? Because it's currently really hot. It's meant to reach a high of 45 degrees Celsius here in Australia, where I live, which is absolutely ridiculous here in South Australia. It's the second hottest day we've ever had. The hottest day was January 2019. And I thought this will be a good way to test how well the engine performs in hot weather, how well it drives, everything like that. We still have to wait for the air to build up. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be quicker, but we'll find out. So let's start it up. So it should have... No, it doesn't. Should start straight away. There we go. Now, I don't know if the air build-up is going to be quicker because it's hotter. But what I'll do, I will cut here, wait for the air pressure to build up. So that's how well it starts at 41 degrees. I thought the air pressure would build up quicker because it's going to be hotter. So I'll see how fast it is. I will cut here. I will see you in a moment. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's do this route. Let's go 76 to 1. We're going all the way down to Regiobus. Kidding me. Get the aircon. The aircon going. Really hot. And away we go. So tomorrow with American Truck Simulator you will be seeing the no commentary drive for episode 3, which will be back in American Truck Simulator in the Volvo VNL 730. I don't know where that's going to be. I think we're starting off in Omac. So what we'll do, we'll start off from the country we left off, town that we left off. Then we will continue on from there, and we'll do a nice little commentary drive here. And that's two to American Truck Simulator and one to Euro Truck Simulator. So make sure you tune in for that. I mean, if you don't like trucks, still tune into that because I bet you like me, like my driving, like my content. Please tune into the American Truck Simulator videos. Because that's what really started this channel, was the truck simulator videos. Because I like making them. I'm going to continue making any content that I pretty much want. But if you want me to stop making it, I'll be happy to stop it. It's just, yeah. I'm getting it wrong. And yeah. So we've got negative 12 minute delay. We're not supposed to be there for 12 minutes, but that's okay. We're doing it. Pretty much the main difference between the Regiobus and a city bus. The city bus has more doors. Like the city bus 280 has 4 doors, this has 2. This has a mid-mounted engine compared to a rear-mounted engine. And this one has rear steering, whilst the city bus 280 does not. Okay, it doesn't doesn't look like the aircon's working. By the way, this particular bus has done 3.9 million kilometers since its brand new day, because obviously Omsi 200 kilometers. My headphones are about to go flat, which is awesome. I thought I had it on the charger, and yeah, I'm lucky that I got today's video out because I scheduled uploaded it yesterday for today, and well, my power went out for like a split second, which was fun. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to park here. We'll see you in a minute. I'm just going to plug in my headphones really quickly. Which cable is that? It's this cable right here. Just going to quickly do this. Excuse me a second. And we will just get out of the way. So I'll be back in a moment, in about 10 minutes. For you, it'll be a second, and yeah, see you guys in a bit. Cut. Action. Okay, so I haven't set up this, so I'm going to be really quickly. 76. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Should have his display. The display does not work. Unless it's... No, my electrics are on. Right, they're all getting on. We're ready to get going. Let's just say button. Very good to go. Because we don't have a stop system on this bus, like a down certain system, where the hell it is. And yeah. Yeah, hello. Wait for it here. We'll also try to work out this damn aircon. That's the hazards, right? Nah, it should be going. There's no temperature dial anyway, which is stupid. Anyway, we're running 0.2 seconds late, 0.3 seconds late, 0.3 minutes late, I should say. Let's go. Shuffle. Into gear. So I'm going to talk a little bit of news. This is what I usually do in my truck simulator videos. If in case you don't watch them, I usually sit back and like to talk about the news that's been happening. There are some pretty sad news going on in the world of YouTube. In case you don't know, if you don't watch Deji or Comedy Source Game, if you don't watch it, if you know it by that name, his dog Tank he sadly lost a war against the British government regarding his dog Tank. Unfortunately, that dog's getting put down, and which is really sad. I mean, all because it bit somebody. That's it. The neighbour that they had overreacted. It's because it was a young puppy. Like Tank was a young puppy, and bit the neighbours, and the neighbours decided to call the cops on there. Then Tank was meant to be becoming a guard dog. Then sadly they went to court, and then the final verdict is to put down Tank, which is not really the way to go. So if Deji's watching this for some reason, I I am so sorry to hear about that. So I'm hoping that it's all going to come out well. I really respect you and what you're doing, and yeah, good luck. I'm hoping that you get your dog back, or even get it to stay alive at least. Because putting a dog down sucks. I've had that happen before. My previous dog that I had got put down 3 years ago, just over 3 years ago. He was an old boy though, old border collie. I miss my dog so much, and yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, I don't want to go into detail what happened. It's really sad. But the good news is you can always get a new dog anyway. I mean, sure, Tate was your best friend, but it's always you can always get a new dog and love it the same or even more than Tate. Renegade, I think he spent like $20,000 to £20,000, I think it's it. Which is a lot of money for a dog, but yeah, you go. Cool, let's get going. So far, the passengers have not complained. This bus is good. So far. As soon as I hear this complaint, we know this bus gets negative points for passenger complaints, because I'm driving it how I normally do. Out you go. No worries, see you later. And we'll drive it up the hill and see how it drives up the hill. It's not like Euro Truck Simulator, like gears, or American Truck Simulator. And yeah, we've made it to our final destination, which is Bustrainz, as I believe it's pronounced. So I always used to call it Bustrainz because essentially it's a bar, because it's a bar. And that bar station. And we have made it to our final destination. There's no complaints about the heat, surprisingly. Just like so. You want to get off? Oh, and back. And let's turn off the engine now, which I have to install it. There we go. And alright, so what is my final verdict on the the Regiobus I200 series? I think this was a really good bus. I mean, this did better than the MAN day one. There are probably future patches that add more buses to the pack. That's the good thing with DLC, is they keep updating with adding new features. And yep, so if you want to buy this bus as well as the Cinebus 260 and the Cinebus 280, or you can pick one or the other, link down below in the description to the Steam store. Please go ahead and buy. I highly recommend this bus. It's really good. I'll probably be one of the first persons to check it out. So if you're looking for the Cinebus 200, if you want to see more Cinebus 200 content, in 2 obviously videos away, I will be doing a no commentary video on the drive, and this will be this as well as the other buses I reviewed. So I've reviewed the Iveco of 80s. I also reviewed the Cinebus 260. I drove the Cinebus 280 because the Cinebus 260 had problems. Then I reviewed the Dennis Enviro 200. Then I reviewed the MAN DR95. I think that was the order I took. No, and then I reviewed the Ikarus EAG 395.12 bus, and yeah, that's it. And now this bus. Those buses will be included in 2020 for the future. So if there's any updates to them, and just go for casual drives, as I normally do, because most of my content gets more views on Omsi than it does anything else. If you're new around here, please make sure you check out the other channel, the other videos of this channel. Make sure you subscribe down below and turn on your notifications. I will have a playlist pop up at the end of this video. It'll probably be popped up already now of all of the Omsi 2 mod reviews that we've done. We also have another playlist down at the bottom with the root drives. We also have another play, and then we also have the subscribe button as well, right there or wherever it is. I just use templates, so make sure you check out those playlists if you're into Omsi. And check out my other mod reviews. Most of the mods I've reviewed so far are good, and yeah. So that's it from the for this Regiobus I200. Go ahead and buy it. I highly recommend it, with the link down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. There's American Truck Simulator. There's Omsi. There is Euro Truck Simulator. There is Car Mechanic Simulator, there's Town of Salem, there's a whole bunch of games for you to explore with this channel. It'll be growing a lot, and there'll be new videos every day, hopefully. And yeah, so I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow with the ATS no commentary drive in the Volvo VNL. Which I'm about to record. It'll be coming out tomorrow. It'll be coming out for 12 days. I won't be recording on Christmas Day, like I've been saying for the last couple of days, because I've got family coming over, of course. And their Christmas Day is just, I want a day off on Christmas Day. And like, if I have family over, I have a day off pretty much every main holiday. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a fantastic day. Give it a like if you haven't already. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.